Please be seated. Distinguished guests, the Chief Operating Officer of the University of Greenwich, Peter Taylor.
Graduates, families, friends, guests and colleagues, as the Chief Operating Officer of the University of Greenwich, I'd like to give you my warmest welcome. It is an absolute honour to congratulate you all on your incredible achievements today. I'm so pleased to finally see the many smiling faces before me, also smartly dressed in long gowns and graduate hats. Every year, a new generation of graduates goes through the doors of this gorgeous chapel, each embarking on an exciting future. Each group is unique, making every graduation a wonderful occasion. Today is finally your time, as we have all gathered here to celebrate you as the class of 2020. This chapel is a truly special place in which to host today's ceremony. It reminds us of Greenwich's 130-year history as a seat of learning, which we take enormous pride in. The heritage is one of high standards of teaching, research and enterprise, and the reason why more than 38,000 students from across the world come here to study each year. At the University of Greenwich, we know that our students are outstanding, and you all have endless potential and are able to achieve extraordinary things. I hope that throughout your time with us, we have inspired and empowered you to believe in that too. Our alumni community already includes such inspiring individuals as Shabina Begum, who is only 29, but has already been included in the top 100 influential British Bangladeshis in the UK for her work on combating domestic violence and ending early forced marriage. Or such people as Dave Rowntree, the drummer in Blur, or the many students who went out to start their own businesses and become CEOs. I, along with the whole university, look forward with interest to see how your careers develop. I know that graduating during a global pandemic must have been daunting, but I have full faith that each and every one of you will go on to do amazing things. I just want you to remember the famous saying that smooth seas don't make good sailors. With your wide-ranging experience and the university's outstanding employability record, you are fully prepared for the next big challenge, and you are Generation Greenwich. As you take this next step towards your future, be confident, be proud, be caring, and above all, aim high. Take inspiration from those who have gone before and those that are sitting around you. As of today, you have joined an alumni community of now over 250,000 ex-Greenwich students. Now more than ever, this community is a powerful resource to lean on, and they, along with the university, are here to help you progress in your graduate careers. It also gives you access to the full services of the Employability and Careers Service for up to 2 years after completing your studies. And if you haven't already done so, I encourage you to sign up to Ask Alumni, where you can connect with fellow alumni, expand your professional networks, and seek out career insights to help you navigate the next stage of your journey. For today and for the future, I offer you my best wishes and sincere congratulations on your achievements today. And I conclude by drawing on the words of Nelson Mandela, who said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It is also the most powerful weapon you can use to change your world. And all of us here look forward to seeing a world shaped by you." Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Operating Officer. Greenwich Student Union Officer, Mayo Femi Obalemo.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Maya Femi Obalemo, and I was your GSU officer in the years 2019 to 2021. When I decided to run for this position, just like when you decided to start this degree, I had no clue that the world would change so much so that there would be a lockdown, not just once, but twice. As an officer, I had such a challenging time, and I cannot even begin to imagine being a final year student at such a time. So at this point, I would like everyone here, family, parents, friends, well-wishers, staff, to give our graduates a round of applause. Very well deserved. As an officer, I had such a challenging time, like I already said. But today, I am honored to stand before and address a resilient group of students. In this room right now, I see some of the greatest minds the world will ever know, the change makers of tomorrow. And I'm so grateful for the privilege and honor to be part of this day in your lives, one that closes a chapter while simultaneously beginning the next. For some of you, the journey to this day started between 1 to 5 years ago, or even more. And for many reasons, some of those you started with are not here today, but you are. You stayed up all those late nights, fought through all those deadlines, and overcame every challenge. It wasn't easy, but you pulled through. I was in your position 2 years ago, sat in this cathedral, no, not in this cathedral, in the Rochester Cathedral, because I went to uni in Medway, waiting to receive my handshake and graduate from the University of Greenwich. But in spite of that, I still cannot say I know what it feels like to be in your shoes. Through a global pandemic, you fought. Like, how many of us here today can even say we did that? Not many of us, not me for sure. But you did it, and now you're graduating. Generation Greenwich, not Generation COVID. I'd like you to pause and reflect on that statement. Generation Greenwich, not Generation COVID. So simple, yet so powerful. When you think about all that's going on around the world today, it's so easy to get carried away. It's so easy to let your life be defined by these. It's so easy to be consumed by everything. But you need to make up your mind. You need to make a decision. You need to decide that you will not allow situations to define you. Rather, you define the situations. You determine what happens in your life, around you, and who you will be. To quote my favorite author, Dr. Chris Oyakilome, he says, "You cannot change yesterday, but you can do something today that will change your tomorrow." You may be looking at your degree outcome or classification today, and maybe you don't like what you see, but I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter. That was yesterday. You may not be able to change that, but you can reposition yourself today. You can make decisions today that will change your future. However it came about, the key thing to note is that your degree does not define you. You do. You can shape what you want the world to think of you. I'd like to share with you from a book called The Power of Your Mind, where it talks about the mind. Every single one of us here today have a very powerful gift, a very special gift, and that is our minds. There's so much power in us, but sadly a lot of us don't recognize it, or maybe not as early as we wish we did. I want you to leave this place today with not only your degree, but with an understanding that you are the only person capable of stopping you from achieving whatsoever you put your mind to. I would like you to reflect on this. You are the expression of your mind. I'll repeat that. You are the expression of your mind. Your life and the totality of your being are an expression of what is in your mind. What does this mean, you may ask? As you think in your mind, whether negative or positive, that is who you are. The beautiful thing about this, though, is that your mind is yours. It is your intellectual property. And just as you manage your money, you can manage your mind. So, what does this mean? You can change the contents. You can change the way you see, change the way you think, change the way you look at things. Words is with words you can change this. That's one of the ways you can change the way you see. And words are so powerful. And this is without the exemption of negative words. At this point, I want you to just imagine. Imagine an open fire. Yeah? Now sprinkle a bit of water on the open fire. What happens? The fire may not go out, but there is an effect that the water has on the fire. In the same way, negative words have an effect on you. It may not look like they do, but they definitely do. Your mind is your faculty of reasoning and thoughts. And your thoughts are very important. The very fact that you've thought about something means there is an ability for that thing to exist. Your mind is unlimited in its potential to create whatever you desire. When you put your mind power to work, the possibilities are endless. There is no limit to what you can achieve and absolutely no restrictions to how high you can propel yourself in life. In life, everyone yearns for validation, everyone yearns for success. But what exactly is success? How do we define success? I like to look at success as impacting the world with the investment of your personality. You've invested time, you've spent whatever number of years getting this degree. That is an investment of your time, an investment of your resources, investment of your skills, name it. Now what happens next? What happens when you leave this place? And you already left last year. But what has happened? And what will happen from today? Success is not determined by where you live, the car you drive, how much money you have. What you become in life is largely determined by the content and quality of your mind, how you see. There's this example that people often give of a glass of water. Some people see it as half empty, some people see it as half full. How you see is what makes the difference. Like I said, I like to look at success as impacting your world with the investment of your personality. You elevate yourself to a place where people actively seek you out because they see something about you. Today you're graduating, so what's next? What makes you different from another person that has the same degree as you? What makes you different from the person that has the same experience as you? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? If you've not thought about this yet, I'd like you to think about it now. What change can you make in the world today? You can begin the change that you want to see. When you look around the world today, you see all sorts of things. I mean, the very chair that we're sat in today is a product of someone else's imagination. The manufacturer first created the vision of the chair they want to create, the chair they want to design, and then it came into being. What can you or the people around you look back at in the coming years or tomorrow and say, oh, I know who did this. I know who made this change. Don't limit yourself or underestimate your ideas because of what someone else has to say. Irrespective of anyone's opinion, let your communication and being express your success. One thing I would like you to take away from today, finally, is that you are the pilot of your life. Your actions directly impact your future. So it's up to you. Your ideas will work. Why? Because you said so. Not because anyone else did, but because you said so. So, at this point, I'd like to say congratulations once again, and I wish you all the very best in your future successes.
Thank you, Mayo. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, Professor Jane Roscoe.
Hello, everyone. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, it is my absolute honour and privilege to congratulate you all formally today on your amazing achievements and everything that you've done to get here today. So well done. We've waited a long time for this, haven't we? And it's great to see you all here in person. So today really is a day of celebration. It's fantastic to be on campus, and what amazing location for this ceremony. This chapel is quite beautiful. And as well as those of you who are here today, of course, there are many graduates, friends and family who are joining us virtually. So I want to make sure that everyone watching feels that excitement and understands how special today is. So can I ask you, when the graduates come onto the stage, please make some noise. Lots of clapping, lots of whooping. Honestly, just go for it. Let's make some noise. It's also a time when we reflect on those who have helped us along the way. And for you graduates, it's your friends and family. They will have supported you financially and emotionally, and especially over this last 18 months. I know that you would like to thank them, so now's your chance. Can I get you all to stand? And look at your family and friends. Now, this is your moment to show your appreciation. As loudly as you would like, go for it. Thank you. Not bad. What do we think?
They can do better.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to give you one more chance. Let's really hear how much you appreciate all these people. Thank you. I think that gives you a bit of an indication of how important you are to these people. Graduation does mark the end of a very important part of your lives, and of course the beginning of the next chapter. Take time to reflect on what you've done to get here. Many of you will have juggled multiple responsibilities. You may have been caring for your families. You've worked, you've persevered through a global pandemic. And despite all the challenges that life has thrown at you, you are here, finally graduating from university. You have every right to be incredibly proud of your achievements and the resilience and determination that you have shown. And you know, it's really important to remember that, because as you go forward into your career, there will be ups and downs. You'll be able to look back at this time, know that you actually made it through this time. You've thrived. You've actually done way more than just survive. Remember that, and it will keep you going. Remember all the fabulous friends that you've made, the skills that you've gained, and all of your achievements. These memories will keep sustaining you, and those relationships will keep sustaining you. And remember, you are an incredibly talented cohort. Let me remind you of a few of the things that you've already done during your time here. I know many of you from graphic design have been entering worldwide competitions, and I know many of you have won awards. Your work is outstanding and has been judged amongst the best. I know that you've also worked with many industry partners and professional bodies. You've had the chance to be mentored by some of the best in your industry. You're already on that way to being fully fledged professionals. And don't take my word for it. These people are creative. The degree show is on tonight and tomorrow, so you can actually see some of this fabulous work as well. Throughout the year, the University of Greenwich has also had some wonderful achievements. We ranked 11th worldwide in the category of reducing inequalities. We also became the top modern London university for graduate prospects and kept our first-class rating by the People and Planet University League for our environmental and ethical performance. In a world where the dangers of environmental change is ever present, this is so important. And it's evidence that we are tackling the big issues, staff, students together at the university, and working for the change that we want to see. We've also continued to play our part in the response to the coronavirus crisis by donating PPE. We also had students and staff going back to work at the NHS, and plenty of us supporting with the vaccination programs. We've had a huge number of students and staff volunteering their time in various ways, making a real difference to people's lives. Whilst right now, the next stage of your life might feel a little daunting, stay calm, stay focused, and always remember you have so much to offer. Always be the best version of yourself. The university has prepared you for this. You've had many opportunities to work in teams, to be collaborative, to adapt to new situations, solve problems, do research, all the things you need to do to be the change makers you want to be. I have absolutely no doubt that you are ready for what lies ahead, so don't lose sight of that. You will be fantastic. Just remember to keep on learning and also to take care of your mental and physical health. And as you take the next step towards your future, be confident, be proud, keep being creative, be caring, aim high, and stay and be led by the values that you have. And take inspiration from those who have gone before you and those who you know. Look around. Each of you there, you are the leaders of tomorrow. So remember that. You've made those connections and networks, and we will really look forward to seeing how your careers continue and the change that you will make as you go on in your careers. I would now like to recognise our wonderful staff at the university. A university does not exist without its staff, and these are the people who have supported you during your journey with us. I'd just like all the members of staff, academic and the professional service staff to stand up, please. I would like you all to join me in thanking the PVC, his senior team, and each and every member of the staff of the faculty and the university for everything that you've done to support our students and make the University of Greenwich such a wonderful, friendly and supportive place to be. Thank you. So, almost there. On behalf of the University of Greenwich, I wish you all huge congratulations for your wonderful successes, and we will be very excited to hear what the future holds for you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Vice-Chancellor. I now call upon Professor Marco Thomas, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to present to you award holders from the Faculty of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the award holders from the faculty. For the degree of Master of Science, Safety, Health and Environment, Chioma Vivian Amobi. Olufumileo Ayoka Agunteyo. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Digital Arts, Francesco Imola, who also received the School of Design Award for Outstanding Achievement in Digital Arts. Ryan Hai Ngoyen. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Graphic and Digital Design, Sophie Louise Baxter. Adam Beanlands. Samuel Paul Clutterbuck. George Ronald Hanson. Ricky Hasegawa. Victoria Lawless. Andrew Michael Lawson Wood. Yi Ting Leong. Ruby Jean Manasco. Kevin Neville. Shivani Panchal. Asha Jace Punzalan. Jamal Purcell Edwards. Kieran Cal Rai. Kamal Raif. Faye Alexandra Ramsey. Oliver James Spencer. Megan Elizabeth Swaffer, who also received the School of Design Graphic and Digital Design Programme Award. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Media and Communications, Joshua David Michael Cornford. Cameron Marie Cantor Courts. Yotisha Devi Dabadine. Fernanda Giardini Gomez. Nathan Andrew Gray. Nde Rohi Jete. Ejla Jakite. Lucy Megan McCluskey, who also received the School of Design Award for Outstanding Achievement in Media and Communications and the University of Greenwich Merit Award for Outstanding Achievement. Lasini Nia Alabode. Gabriela Popova. Alao Rahman. Kai Riley Laborde. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Sound Design, Jack Bell Highland. Mateo Santos Monge Shefford, who also received the School of Design Award for Outstanding Achievement in Sound Design. Elliot Kenneth Puffett. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Occupational Safety, Health and the Environment, Joseph Chiagotsi Anioki. Kevin Alexander John Harvey. David Mbugua Kamau. Daryl Lee. Samuel Grant Ray. Eric Anthony Thomas. For the Higher National Diploma, Graphic and Digital Design, Hugo Hilmar Cordova Macaz. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the list of award holders from the Faculty of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I call upon you to confer the awards.
We are almost there. Could you please stand for this bit, thank you? Just so again we can see our fabulous graduates. So now to the final bit. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Deputy Vice-Chancellor of the University of Greenwich, I confer upon all those who have been presented the title, award and honours to which you are entitled. You are now graduates. Woo!
Please be seated. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Chief Operating Officer, distinguished guests, that completes this afternoon's presentation of successful award holders of the University of Greenwich. Would guests please remain seated until the processions have left the chapel and await instructions from stewards? Thank you.